I always do like music.
Do you want music?
I'll
work on music while you do your stuff.
All right, sounds good. All right, I think we're live. Man, I'm gonna wear a hat. My head looks bad. My hat.
Where's your hat?
Oh, right here.
Hello.
What up, Bird's Eye? Hello, Rye.
Sign into my own account so they're ad free.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Music.
Thank you.
Easy.
Okay. And we don't need ultra HD quality on this. Okay, and then they can't hear this yet. Now they definitely can.
Blast them. Quinn says it looks a little bright.
A little bright? Yeah, it kind of does.
A little bright.
Right.
I'm vibing.
Does it minimize? Yeah. Gosh, my eyes. Old. There you go. I'll fix it.
Cool. Ever thought of building Kongming into Allen for stratagem? Kongming into Allen for stratagem. Since the animal floating support is now larger.
So you get your shifting currency face a certain direction, then you can do stratagem for cheap for like 2 or like 1 or whatever it is.
Oh, I didn't even know, dude. I didn't even know it reduced shifting currency.
Is efficiency like it's facing a certain direction? Right?
That's crazy.
So is that Kongming bonus?
I don't know. It has efficiency and Alec can get to level 4.
Yeah.
Yo, that would be a good YouTube video.
Yeah.
Us building that deck. We might yo, it is super bright. Look how white I am. A little bit better, yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Thank you, Crafted. So I'm gonna open up some personal boxes while we wait, but the point of the stream is actually to try to let y'all live rip with me. We're doing $70 AMB first ed boxes, since we have Ascent LA coming up soon with the fluffy CPR redemption. So if any of y'all do want a box live rip for you on stream, I can either ship your hits for $5 US. It would not include commons and uncommons, unless there's specific uncommons you want. I can try to pick those out. Or if you want to pay extra for bulk, for shipping, I can ship the whole box to you. Opened up, of course. Well, and sealed, but message me for that. This is a live rip stream. Or I can do Ascent LA drop off for $0 shipping charge. So it'd be just a flat $70, and you can try to get some hits. It is not Kongming bonus. That's fine.
It's just base text on the card. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we should build that for a YouTube video. We did a new type of video today for content where we just both sat down like podcast style and built a deck from scratch together. So that'll be coming out Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, that's this Friday's video. So maybe that'd be a good video to do for that kind of style of video. Do you want to zoom in more on the top, actually? Yeah, I feel like we get a closer look. First pack foil, Cavalier Rescue. Yeah, sick. I'm going to shift over. Oh, wait, no. If I shift over, that messes up that camera.
I can move this camera, though.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's good.
You want more?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
So for me personally, I'm not even going to keep these rares. These are only pull the good rares. Sure. Yeah, that's good. Easy. Loving all the Patreon content lately. You guys definitely make me feel I get my money's worth. That's great.
Wow.
I'm super glad to hear that. We're always striving for that feeling for y'all. So thank you for the feedback. Yeah, put a lot of time and care into the acquiescing video. We usually try to do like a really big, really value video every like 1 to 2 months. Preferably would be every month, but stuff gets busy. Yeah, I don't want any of those cards.
Sorry, I'm just messing with some music audio.
Yeah, you're good. Taking away my bops.
Well, you can still hear the same volume. That went down in price.
Because of the CPR?
Well, because there's foil versions of the non-CPR.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm like pretty much just chasing CSRs for redemption. I don't think there's like any cards in this set that I actually need.
Is it too dark now?
I don't know. Maybe like when I'm like this. This is First Ed Red Cloud. So I'm just ripping a few boxes or packs or whatever myself. But the intention of this stream is to actually sell products. So if you do want any boxes live ripped for you, it is $70 each, which market for First Ed AMB is like around 85. It's a little bit less than that. So trying to do a good price to get some content out of it. I just felt like ripping open a bunch of packs. And also because I'm moving soon. So I'm trying to get rid of physical stock before I move. Yeah. Either stratagem, kill combo, or, you know, polar depths when you get to Alad and just fracturize your draws. Cake and Charm. And Rising Tides if you have Charm. But Rising Tides is still class bonus, right? Or like you're saying like on level 1. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely an interesting list.
This is the only mage cleric spell reaction currently. There you go.
Okay. Why does that matter?
It came up on the online weekly. I was talking to Herman about it on the weekly.
Gotcha. Same state, just different house. Well, not a house this
Different
time,
location.
but different location. Yeah.
I'm gonna steal yours.
Yo, Angel TCG, you ready for your box next? I was just doing a personal box while we waited. But if you're ready, we can, I mean, honestly, I can even just pause my box and we can just go right into yours. You're stealing my Brisk Windtrotter?
Yeah. This is bulk, right?
Yeah, I'm throwing it all out. What decks am I going to be building for Pantheon? It's like literally too many, dude. I got so overwhelmed at the Creator Summit trying to build everything. Yeah, this is class bonus, yeah.
Sorry, I just realized this is the whole point is you're ripping on camera, and I just stole a pack, and don't
That's
worry,
all
it
right.
was nothing.
All right, let's get into Angel's box after this pack. Ooh, Water Barrier. It's funny. All right, we will resume this box later. But yeah, I got very overwhelmed with. Do you want this Brisk Windtrotter? Like, actually?
Yeah, I do. I'm sort of.
I can try to pull some out.
It's alright. I don't need them that bad, but I'll just pull them.
All right, Angel. Good luck. Thanks for ripping live. So it's gonna be rares, foils, and up. If you want any specific uncommons, let me know and I can try to pull them. Like, I know Burst Asunder was worth a lot of money in the past. I don't think it's worth that much anymore now that AMB Alter came out. But happy to pull uncommons if you want them. I just don't think there's any, like, crazy money ones. Daoshan looks scary in Pantheon. Daoshan is very scary in Pantheon, honestly. Yeah, but I'll be building a lot of different decks. I kind of regret selling, like I sold so many cards to Core TCG. I did like a huge buy list order, and because I just had too many cards. I had like bookcases and bookcases of cards, and I did not realize how much I would enjoy Pantheon. I thought like I'd build a couple Pantheon decks, but now I'm feeling like I'm gonna want to build a lot of Pantheon decks, and so I wish I had as many cards as I had before, but definitely going to be building quite a few. Keep a playset of most if possible, namely because this is a set I never really opened, but if it's a hassle, don't worry about it. Honestly, it would definitely be a lot to go through. Am I dropping this off to you at LA? Good with the rares and SRs. Okay, I'm just gonna do that because it would be a lot to do the other stuff. We got our first foil. Looks like Exia. That's not bad. Blood Bond Blade Sworn. I actually think this card is a decent Exia card. So sick first hit right there. First foil right there. All right, appreciate that, Angel. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be building a Dao Chen deck. I'll be building, honestly, I kind of want to build a Kong Ming deck. And then I'm going to build like 20 to 30 different CL and Jin decks, I think. There's just so much deck building opportunity in Pantheon with like the boons that give you extra classes and the boons that give you extra elements and stuff. You can go like, you know, water, wind and stuff like that, whatever you want. So there's just like so much to explore. I literally think that you could just play one single champion and build, you know, 10 plus decks like pretty easily. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of CL and Jin decks for sure. But I'm very excited for Pantheon. Fire, wind, water suit, and Nico. Yeah, like the possibilities are basically just endless. It's crazy. I've actually been looking forward to this stream. Just getting to talk about some GA, open up some packs. I've just been like super into GA lately. Like going and playing Riftbound always, playing another TCG always makes me like really excited to play GA again. We got a alt art reprint veteran soldier. Not super crazy valuable, but very cool card. Always neat pulling the alt arts. Yeah, Angel, like I was very hesitant about Pantheon before I went to the Creators Summit and actually got to like play it in person and stuff. I'm gonna pull out this one. I'm gonna send you this Burst of Thunder. That's a card that you should have. Yo, Fractal Power Depths. This is one of the better SRs to hit actually in terms of value. So that's a sick hit. Yeah, I was very hesitant about it, and then I went and actually played it, and I was sold right away. Like immediately, just wanting to build deck after deck after deck after deck. When I was just like thinking I would build 1 to 2 decks and then play it when I kind of had to, like if I had friends that really wanted to play, and I'd play it with them just for them, honestly. But now I'm like the exact opposite. Now I'm like wondering if I should ever just not do the main event of an Ascent and just do Pantheon the whole weekend and do the battle pass, because like that sounds so hype. I think actually both me and Isaac will be at Fort Wayne this Sunday or Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I know it's the same day as the True Champion Gaming Online Regionals, unfortunately. There's a little bit of a scheduling conflict there. So I know that's going to unfortunately hurt attendance. But yeah, if you are around the area, I definitely recommend going and showing some support. It's their first regionals, and it's being hosted by a good community member. So I have high hopes for the growth of it. I'm very excited for it. I literally think, Rai, by the way, I think everyone's getting support in Pantheon or RDO. Like, based on the spoilers that have been publicly shown so far and a couple of spoilers that have been privately shown, I think that everyone's eaten with RDO. And, like, especially the way that some of these cards are, like some of the Jin spoilers and stuff that we've gotten to share, just, like, show that they're not only supporting... It's not just, like, here's a card or two for this strategy, like the way that you're already playing your deck. It's like, oh, here's like actually more than a couple of cards, and it's going to completely change how you play this deck. So like, I think it's, dude, I'm very ready for RDO. I think it's going to be an absolutely insane set. Oh, it's your local store. Awesome. Well, see you there.
Yeah, the summit had a lot of stuff, Rye, for everyone. I don't know if everyone showed off like all the cards and like the pre-built decks they had.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but those had like I think some spoilers here and there for like everything.
Yeah, there was like what 20 pre-built decks or something like that they the like testers of the game had designed for us to play that weekend, because not a lot of people brought cards with them. I did, and it was a huge hassle, honestly, but it was worth it. I had a lot of fun building some decks. All right, we're still looking for a foil, a couple SRs, and a UR. There's Imperial Seal and 3 Visits are the big URs that you want to hit in this set. Oh, we got a foil. Cyclical Breeze. That is a super playable card, actually. That's a good foil. And lighting's really good for that. Look at that. That's crazy.
Yes, Bird's Eye.
I know, I'm barely able to keep up with the chat. Thanks.
Yeah. Chat, what should I play in LA?
Vote below.
Yeah, to start a poll. Helen Carp song. Dude, I built that deck. That was sick.
Yo, 3 packs left, and we got... Oh, no, we pulled the foil. 3 packs left. We got at least a UR, probably one more SR. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dungeon Guide.
That's cool.
That's a very, very good rare pull.
Should play the new double Shenju cooks that have been shown, like that Advent style.
Oh no!
Remember those?
Oh no! I saw the edge. We're cooked. That's a big rip.
Nah, that's good next set.
That is true. A lot of stuff could change. Mortal Ambition for the UR. Unfortunately, you would think that'd be a better pull since the set is literally called Mortal Ambition, but it is a pretty rough pull for the UR. But still a very cool card. Definitely.
They're only going to be printing more and more unique allies.
That is true, you know. Card only gets better, right? For those of you that might not know, oh, here's another Brisk Moonshot Isaac. For those of you that might not know, like, why you might have just seen me, like, do that to a card, sometimes the CSRs in this game can stick to the back card. Yeah, so I always check the last common in a pack and kind of, like, rub it a little bit just to make sure that there's not a card sticking underneath. So there's your UR and foils. Random Burst of Thunder that I pulled out for you. Only 5 SRs. Definitely a little annoying, but we did get a Fractal to pull it up, which is one of the best SRs to hit.
Horse support, too.
And horse support. And then you got the Dungeon Guide and a... oh no, the Staggering Strike must have been in my box. But you got a Dungeon Guide, which is the best rare to pull from the set. So, not too bad. Thank you for letting us open that live. More support for Fire Suited. That'd be crazy. Oh man, I already hit the 3 foils in my box?
Yeah, you did.
That sucks. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, it is nasty and suited. Oh! I thought it was the 3 visits for a second, dude.
The dong.
The dong, bro. So many dongs. The amount of dongs I have opened up from booster packs is wild. Can you look up Burst Asunder for me? Is this card still worth any amount of money?
Did it get a reprint?
Well, AMB Alter came out, yeah. It didn't get like a reprint in a new set.
No, but it got an Alter art, right?
Oh, did it? Oh, Burst Asunder came in the EVP foils. That wouldn't impact the price that much. Yeah. But it's AMB Alter coming out that I feel like probably reduced it. Dude. Alright, that's fine. Oh, you're good, Angel, you're good. Table Straight's super weird. Oh, go on you. It's pretty decent. Burst Sunder's $1 still. All right, I'll pull those out.
Maybe a little more actually.
Okay.
Because they're all like $1.22, and but all of them have $5 free shipping.
Oh, okay.
Pay $1.
Do you expect they will ban Unmake Duality come RDO release? It'll just depend on how decks do at LA, I think.
Might get one event, I feel like.
Yeah.
If it's not banned.
Ooh, a Fractal of Polar Depths. These boxes are doing all right now. Decent foils. Decent SRs.
Should I buy a box?
Go for it. You want to rip it or you want me to rip it for you?
Well, I want to pick it.
You can pick it. Technically, all these boxes are for sale. I'm opening them up while we wait for people to buy them, but yeah, Isaac has the most insane luck at cherry picking boxes from me.
Usually cases. I don't know if I've ever picked a box.
That's true. That's true. It is usually cases. It's just Mortal Ambition, yeah. Basically, I have like 40 cases of this or something like that. A lot. And I'm moving soon, so I just wanted to decrease my physical stock. Which is why I decided to do like a good price on it and just like try to move it. And also get some content out of it. I've just been like really enjoying GA lately and just want to hang out with y'all. Been like, I've been having so much fun like doing our podcast and stuff lately. Been really, really into, it's just a good time to be a GA fan right now. Pull me a Sun Quan or Lubu CSR.
Yeah, Sun Quan's have gone crazy, dude.
Wait, it's just because of the redemption, right?
I have to assume.
Yeah,
like $200+.
Yeah. Every single CSR from the set is a minimum of $200 because of the fluffy redemption. Jason, you want any boxes? Just let me know. $70 each. TCG players about 85 on them, but we're just doing a discount. Save me some shipping money by live ripping and only sending rares and above, and then get you all a discount. Broke down and bought a second case of RDO. Dude, I've been wanting every single day. I think about upping my RDO pre-order. Every single day. Like, I'm not lying.
Is it 70?
70.
Here you go.
That's your box?
Yep.
All right. This is Isaac's box, y'all.
You guys send me money. Luckily, I sold some stuff.
I'm gonna write paid on here. Okay.
What am I doing? This is Venmo money right here.
Oh yeah, Angel, it's probably only going up as well. Like, I truly think that RDO and Pantheon is going to change this game. We talk about it a lot in our podcast this week, so I won't go like too much into it, but the Pantheon article that they released about like the battle pass that they're doing for Pantheon at Ascents and all that kind of stuff, I think that's going to go crazy. All right, Mr. Isaac Chapman.
I'll start us off with a really poorly positioned opening. Upside down and like off to the side. It was great.
Peak content.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rye, I have been in a habit of selling too early in TCGs lately. I was helping Isaac sell some Pokemon stuff that he had, and looking through it all made me really regret selling a bunch of my Pokemon stuff like a year and a half ago or a year ago or something. Price support for Pantheon, after hearing the actual pricing, seems worth it and not just an afterthought, which is what I was a bit worried about. Yeah, no, I think pricing for Pantheon is going to be as good as you can make it, honestly. Yeah. Like, especially, I mean, think about Commander, right? In Magic, like, you don't get anything. If you go to a Magic event to play Commander, you are losing money on your trip 100 times out of 100, and a lot of money. But GA is, like, actually making it so depending on the price of stuff and how much stuff you get, you might actually be able to completely pay off your trip and just get to go have a fun weekend for free, basically, which is insane, honestly. No other TCG would do that. Leave it to GA to make their casual format have crazy pricing.
This is
Burst Asunder.
All All right, $1 on our way.
$1 out of 70, dude.
This is funny in Pantheon too.
Yeah. Making every single thing that attacks take 2 damage. Yeah.
Burn through those barriers quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really hoping. It's another thing that we talked about in our podcast this week. I'm hoping that literally just Pantheon barriers are the CPRs from the PP packs. Like kind of forever, and they just change out, like different champions or artworks or whatever on them. Because there's so many champions and different artworks that they could do. There you go, Isaac. Nice little mortal ambition for you. But yeah, there's just you're eating with GA right now.
Actually damaged.
Oh no, you damaged the mat.
I don't know when it happened. I just noticed it just now though.
R.I.P. Yeah, it's a much better way to decompress than scrubbed out side event. I'm going to be bringing a Pantheon deck with me to every single major event that I go to. Sorry, I malfunction on that pack. Yeah, that's a good idea, Gally. Definitely could be what they do. It'll be interesting to see how often they give us precons. I'm hoping for a CL one. CL and Jin Pantheon Barriers is what I want. I'm worried I might be waiting a while on the Jin one. But CL could be a good one. I feel like they should do that soon. Yo, there you go. Champ foil.
That's cool. Is it level 1 that's better?
Yeah.
Cool. I thought it was level 2 for a second.
No, level 1 is much better, yeah. Based on how GA has been handling their Pantheon release so far, I think they're going to keep it very healthy for a long time. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. I like how I said DM me on Discord to buy boxes, and I haven't checked my Discord at all. Can y'all hear music? Halocline Scout.
That's cool.
It's not bad foils. And a Dailu. That's decent.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah, they hear music. Perfect. Is this still like a $8 rare?
Oh, Indolent?
Yeah. I know Indolent, Heated Vengeance, Staggering Strike, Dungeon Guide were like the rares to hit, which is quite a few rares, honestly, for like money rares, because they were all like 5 to 10 plus.
No, it's like 40 cents.
Wow. What a fall, dude. That's crazy.
One at 40, one at 50, one at a buck.
That's
or
still
7 at a buck. Sorry.
That's still crazy. Got a Drifting Rogue CS or not CSR. That'd be crazy.
That is cool.
One of one.
Misprint the CSR.
Dude, the amount of AMB that I've opened up and not pulled a CUR genuinely kind of pisses me off. Or not CSR, CUR. Well, I might have said that. I don't know. Staggering Strike. All right, last one. We got the 3 rares, or we got the 3 foils. We got the UR. We got a lot of SRs. 2 of these are rares, but probably nothing here.
My full plate.
You got a brisk one try though.
That's enough. Good. Just don't need another pile of cards that I'm not gonna.
Yeah, dude, it's perfect. So many piles of cards. See ya, Angel. Thank you for opening up a box. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open up a personal box. If anyone wants to open up some boxes, we are doing $70 shipped, $70 per box, live ripped, $5 US shipping or free Ascent LA handoff. It would be just rares and up, so no commons and uncommons outside of Burst Asunder. If you want your commons and uncommons, I can do those for extra shipping costs. But the price is set at $70 because I don't have to pay for shipping on the bulk. Which market price for these boxes about right now on TCGPlayer are $85. So just trying to do a good price to get a stream going on with y'all.
That's cool.
And move some product out of my house. Let's go. Lava Soul Tiger Foil. That's sick, actually.
Chest Club. Get him up.
No CSR pulls yet. We are on our 4th box. There's so many commons in these packs. It's overwhelming. I'm really glad that they're not doing that anymore. Yo, Ascent LA is an insane first Ascent to go to. Pantheon release and RDO and all that stuff. That's wild. Good time to be getting into GA. Need the commons for draft. That's true. Juyang.
I thought this card was going to be absolutely busted.
Yeah. So many domains in this set. Wait, this card's also annoying in Pantheon.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
There's so many annoying domains.
This card, I'm so surprised never was better.
Yeah.
I think that, like, literally to me, has one of the biggest unreached potentials in this game. Yo!
Foil DG.
Foil DG. We will take that. Let's go. That is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get some foil EKs. Good thing they're super accessible and not really pricey, right? Right, guys?
I don't need more of these.
Okay. You're getting that one. There's a good chance I keep just pulling them out because it's a habit now at this point. Yeah, these are great foils in this box so far.
The dong!
Ah! Dude. I can't stand that card. Card gives me PTSD. Case is 6 boxes, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna do some.
Seriously? I'm buying that right now.
What is it?
Before someone else stream snipes me on that. There's a first add foil Eternal Kingdom for $58 on TCGPlayer. I'm literally...
Good luck now that you announced it.
Don't... Stay away, guys.
Oh no, I already have TCGPlayer.
Stop. No, I'm so... Dude.
Yes.
Stop. Stop. No one take it, guys. Chill. Dude, why is it not verifying? Oh my gosh, it's sending me like codes to verify my account. Why? 1, 2, 4.
Say it out loud. Say it more. Someone can do his account as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? It literally reset my cart. Dude, someone's actually gonna get this. No. Oh my gosh. This is the slowest I've ever purchased a card on TCGPlayer ever.
Hilarious.
Because I was doing one stream a long time ago, and dude.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Why is this just...
I mean, at this point, you guys deserve it.
Yeah, seriously, this is unreal. All right,
Nailed it.
We got it. Nice and easy.
Sign of getting older.
Have you worked your darn phone?
Gosh, that was wild. There's at least my one for Pantheon. So I would love to get 3 more. Buying EK foils $55 or whatever that was. $58. Buying EK foils $58. Hit me up. That was a struggle. Oh, there's a burst. Technically, that's money. Yo, Jason, let's go. Hit me up. EK is short for Eternal Kingdom. It's the UR from ALC. It's a domain forecast that makes all your domains reservable. And it's got Guardian class bonus. Yo, Wild Growth Feline. These are actually sick foils in this box. But it's a Guardian bonus, so I like might use it for whatchamacallit. CL. I try to get all the Guardian bonus stuff for CL. I don't think that there's like really a huge reason to go domain CL right now. But you never know with like more support that we might see in the future. So I'd rather have it than not have it. And I know like EK was at one point a really, really crucial card for Path of Silver. This was like back during, you know, ALC release. So it was a long time ago. And that card was just a insane card to try to find, like an insanely hard card to try to find. So I might honestly have literally overpaid $58 for that foil, but when I was last looking for them, they were like $200. So to me, it feels like it's steal, even if it's not. I kind of do use Axis, but I also like don't care enough to go that crazy on them. Like I do care, but I'm trying to just buy in US. Although I guess I'm probably coming to Oceanats, so yeah, I should. Yeah, let me know. Let me know who's got that for sale. I'll buy it. I'll buy it and pick it up at Oceanats. Is Oceanats Australia this year? Wind Guardian Ally. That's like a 3-drop 3/4. Which one is that? We're hunting for CSRs for the Fluffy Redemption. I don't think anyone bought a box yet, so I'm just going to rip another one for myself. But we're doing personal box rips. I'm also selling boxes at $70 live ripped for rares and above. If you want to buy any, just shoot me a message on Discord. Pay via PayPal. Wellington. Oh, Oceanats is in Wellington. Awesome. Glenland. No, this is first ed. Yeah, so we're hunting for the CSRs to turn in for Fluffy Redemption. Obviously, CUR would be great. And then just all the other good AMB stuff, you know, 3 visits, all that shenanigans. That sounds like a crazy deck, by the way, Gally. I just read that. Read that. Okay, hold on. We might have a case being ripped open. Gustguard Bastion. Yeah, no, I don't think it's that one. I like the first ed art, Zelfion, for EK. I just normally like more like bright arts and stuff, and so that one just speaks more to me. Okay, I'm gonna start on this box, but we might have a case, full case being ripped open soon. Tagged you in the EK on Facebook. Thank you. I will definitely hit them up later. Get my full foil playset. That's just a card, like, unless it gets a CSR or CPR or something, which honestly I could see them doing that one day. That's just a card that's going to be impossible to get later, like in a few years from now. So if that ever becomes like actually high demand, card's going to be miserable to get. So I'd rather get it now, even though I might not use it, because that is a very tricky card to get if other people start looking for it. It definitely would suck though if it gets a CPR, and I regret picking up the foils. Win Worlds and ask for it as your CPR. Now, if I win Worlds, I'm asking for like a super specific Pantheon barrier CPR. I don't know what it would be yet, but it'd be something like that. All right, we do have a case. Okay, I'm just going to stop this box, and we'll get right into your case. This is just a personal box I was opening. Okay. Such a love-hate relationship with AMB. It sucks to open, but I love all the CSRs in it. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to do rares and up. Because I'm already used to doing that. So let me get you a fresh sealed case. Goodness. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is like, with the redemption event that's going on right now, any CSR that you hit is good. Like, it's very different from opening up a set and like praying that you get like a champion CSR or like a playable CSR and being like happy. Like, it's bittersweet when you open up a bad CSR because you're happy that you got a CSR, but it sucks. But with the event going on right now, it's the perfect time to rip AMB first ed, because if you hit a Sun Quan, that's fine. But after the redemption event ends, this set gets a little worse to open up for sure. I'm not gonna keep these all on camera because we don't have enough retail space. So I'm gonna shift these all over here. Any lucky people so far? We've only opened up like 4.5 boxes. Pulled like a DG foil, so that was pretty sick, but no CSRs yet. This is a first ed product, so it is 1 in 15 chances instead of 1 in 30 like Alter is. So we should definitely see some tonight, I think. And if we're super, super lucky, we can get that CUR. Kongming CUR has to go for what, like 2,500-ish, if I had to guess. Tristan CUR, have y'all seen what those go for? That's crazy. Alice CUR is going for a ton. I think Kongming and Lubu are some of the worst CURs, unfortunately. But honestly, with Pantheon and just like RDO support in general, Kongming might get better. I think Lubu might just like kind of permanently be rough. All right, Red Cloud, this is your case. It's going to be rares and up with like Burst Sunders pulled because that's actually money. And literally your first pack, we hit a foil SR. Not bad at all. Oh, I like immediately put it off camera. Yeah. Yep. Schwan, same feeling for sure. Whoa, Barrett. That is unfortunate. Yo, Dungeon Guide. This is a good box so far already. Jeez. 8 cases, no CSR. That's crazy, Barrett. There's a lot of commons in these packs, so unlike going like this, like a lot of pack openers do, I just skip to like the last common and then start the pack from there. Give it a little A little CSR check, and then move on to the good stuff. Also, I'm going to write your Discord name on this note instead of your YouTube username, because otherwise I'm going to forget who you are. And that would be not good. Fort Wayne. Cool. What do you think the chances of a CUR still being in a sealed box? I did the math when the set first came out on the chances of a CUR, and it is pretty slim. I can't remember the exact math anymore, but it is definitely a very low odd. But I mean, you're talking about a multi-$1,000 card out of a $70 box. Well, $85 market, but my price 70, and like it should be low odds, right? Like otherwise it wouldn't hold its price. Cow SR. Surely all 75 have been pulled, right? Absolutely not. And it's only 72, I think. I think there's 72 CRs. But no, there will forever be some sealed. There is always more sealed stock out there than you think there is of every TCG of every set. Like, look at Pokemon base set. People are still opening those boxes. You know, like, obviously, you know, like Pokemon had massive production runs, but with how popular that game is and how many boxes have been opened over the years, what, 20, 25 years? 30 years? How long has the TCG been out? 25 years, right? 20 years? 30. No, 30. Yeah, 30 years. Holy, wow. That's crazy. 30 years and people are still opening up those old sets. There's just always more sealed product out there than you think. Even for GA. Ooh, foil Drifting Rogue. Isaac just got that foil as well. Yeah, Barrett. Especially with like this, the CSRs and CURs being sticky in the pack sometimes. It's my biggest complaint with opening GA product is I hate that the cards that are worth the most money are like hidden from you sometimes, and you might not even realize it. A CUR in about every 72 cases. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, makes sense. I've opened up more cases than that of this set, and I have not hit a CUR. So, and you know, other people just open up one pack and they get it. That's the duality of sealed product. It's a 50-50 chance right now, actually. This pack will either have a CUR in it or it won't. So it's actually 50-50. Good luck, Red Cloud, on your 50-50 chance to pull a CUR. You ready? All right, how sick would that have been, though? All right, it's another 50-50 chance. This pack either has it or it doesn't. Each case is a 1.39% chance to have a CR. Honestly, when you say it like that, that doesn't sound that bad. $70 for a chance at a multi-$1,000 card, for a 1.5% chance almost at a multi-$1,000 card. Like, tell you what, scratch-offs are definitely giving you worse odds. And then a large amount of the time, you'll pull your money back. You'll hit CSRs along the way. It's not bad. Or $70 for a box. Ooh, we have the UR. It is a Dragon's Dawn. Almost 2 packs left after this one for this case. We have hit the 3 foils. I kind of mixed the SRs and Rs, so I'm not sure if we have any SRs left to be pulled, but we'll see. Kind Beast Caller rare. Sword Stand of Everflame. Not a bad SR. Card was worth a lot of money at one point. too much, honestly. That card was overhyped. Let me sleeve up your foils. I forgot to do that for the other people. Whoops. Sleeve up the foils and the UR. Yeah, I've heard that before, Dally. All right, box number 2 from the case. Yeah, because they don't change how many CURs are in each set. It's always 72 out past DOA. So yeah, technically, the older a set is, the better chance of getting the CUR. It is kind of like interesting. We do not know the print run of RDO yet, which is weird, honestly. I feel like usually they have announced that numbers already. But I think I did read that it was, I think actually Schwan was talking about how it was sold out at distribution levels. So, but we have had GA sets do that before. That isn't like a insane new thing. Sold out at distribution and sold out in store are very different. Foil Determined Spearman. This is going to be a one-time thing, Rye. I just have a lot of old stock of this. And I'm moving, and so I just wanted to clear out stock. But I have very much moved on from buying and selling stuff. I'm trying to not do that. I ran an online store for years and years. Go on, you. That's a good SR. I ran an online store for years and years, mainly with Pokemon. And so I kind of have like a habit of like flipping things. But I'm trying to break that habit and just focus on competitive play and content and stuff. Because buying and selling stuff takes an insane amount of time, honestly. It really, really eats into... Oops, Sundering Moon you are. We have not seen a single 3 visits or Imperial Seal yet. I mean, Imperial Seal's definitely rare to pull, but it'd be nice to get a 3 visits. I really like the 3 visit artwork from First Ed. I've heard some people say that they like the Altar one more, and I'm very surprised by that. Main Deck Dan said it's sold out distro, yeah. Paper packs. That's crazy. I very much dislike paper packs. I've not really heard a lot of people say that they do like them. What makes you like the paper packs? Yeah, RDO, dude. There's so much to be excited for RDO. I have had to have a lot of... ooh, Heavenly Guide. Very good. This card in Pantheon is busted, by the way. So I think this card's probably going up. Actually, I think it already increased in price. Yeah, I've like every single day for the past like month, especially since I went to Creator Summit, I've just wanted to increase my order for RDO every single day, and I so far have not done it. I've had a lot of good restraint on that because I need to not buy more cards. I have too many cards already, and it has taken me a lot of time and energy to slim down that collection, and I'm still far from the point that I want to be at. So I really need to just chill. But RDO is so tempting to just sit and open case after case. Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it depends on the quality with the paper packs. Maybe I just haven't had a good quality paper pack yet. Dasani, Razor Gallon, RDO. Yeah, dude, the Dual Spirits is like crazy. Or the Dual Boons, whatever you want to call them. Dual Spirit Boons. There we go. Got there eventually. Heat of Vengeance, that's a good rare. Oh, easier to open. Interesting. Yeah, I must have just not tried... I'll have to try opening a paper Flesh and Blood pack sometime. Yudi, that's a good SR, especially with Pantheon. Sword Saint of Eventide. One of my favorite rares in the set. Probably my favorite rare, actually. Sounds good, Red Cloud. Ooh, another Halocline stuck out foil. We pulled that earlier, too. That is a good foil to pull. Yeah, GA event packs aren't the best. It's just like it's just hard to make a small card pack enjoyable to open. It's really, really hard. I thought for a second there was a sticky CSR there. That sucks. I got my hopes up for half a second, but it was just weird. Oh, shoot, Barrett. Pop off. That's crazy. Oh, wait. I did not check that. Okay. Hey, Cinder Keeper. That's a good SR. I think that was the most expensive SR in Mortal Ambition for a little bit there. Essence, Crucible, and Distilled Water. Oh, okay. I thought you were making a funny joke about, like, a Water Wind Razor Gale deck. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Essence Crucible. I don't know what that card is. I know I've seen it before, but I don't, like, remember what it does. Distilled Water is crazy, though. That's a super cool card. Oh, speaking of Razor Gale, foil Razor Gale calling. Not bad, dude. Good foils have been pulled so far. Yeah, I love Distilled Water. That was one of my favorite cards from the precons. Burst Asunder. Okay. Box number 2. Good foils, good rares, good SRs. We just need to hit a 3 visits, please. Well, I mean, and a CSR, obviously. There you go. Now you have a foil for it. I'm surprised we have not seen Razor Gale in the meta currently. Why is that? With how open the meta is, I feel like it would make sense for it to be a good deck, but maybe it just struggles against some of the more aggro decks right now. Another, dude, we've been getting so many duplicate foils. At least they've been good duplicates. I'd take a Wind Growth Feline. ALC CUR. It's tricky because we got all the, like half the time, or the majority of time it's just a champ, but we got all the champs in the main set. So, I probably would have picked... Temporal. I think that as a CUR would have been, like, crazy. Dan would have paid, like, $1 million for one. Spell sources deal +1 damage per refinement counter. Oh, I know that card. Yeah. That card is terrifying. That card is not a Pantheon-only card. That's crazy. I thought that was a Pantheon exclusive. Yeah, Razor Gale have a problem underwater Diana. That makes sense. Like, how do you stop that, right? Fractal Sparks, that's not a bad foil either. We've been getting, like, really solid foils. Lots of, like, very playable cards. Hold on. Nope. Have to give it the CSR rub. Orb of Regret as a rare. Still shocked that they did that. Favorite AMB CSR? Gen level 3. Which is technically in the starter decks, but I think it's good art. I like the colors on it, and I just love the champion. Gen level 1's pretty good too. For actual main set, Gen level 1. For AMB as a whole, Gen level 3. Gen level 1's pretty colorful. I'm always a fan of like the colorful CSRs. Like I'm very excited for the Mystic Purifier CPRs from Worlds VIP. Or Super VIP, I should say. Yeah, Gen level 1's good. Oh, foil. Sorry, I was reading some of the comments. Combat training. All right, that's not the best foil, but we've been having an insane luck on foils recently. Dude, where are these CSRs though? Yeah, three of Hearts CPR is really nice. I've had a lot of people message me asking to buy them. I don't know how many nationals I'm going to go to. Hopefully I'll do well at a couple of them like I did last year. Because, yeah, that's a nice card. I would not mind to win a couple of those. Fractal Protodeps pull, by the way. I kind of skipped over that, but that's a really high pull. Great SR to hit. Yeah, they honestly probably should hit Ranger Strides. Isaac was right about that card. Isaac was on it right from the beginning. Oh, man, dude. These terrible URs. Isaac immediately called that out as a problem card before people like really started talking about it. And he was right. The card needs to be banned. I would love it. Like a lot of the UD. Pulling a lot of UDs tonight. I feel like... is that an expensive card? I feel like it might go up with Pantheon release, but I'm not sure. I feel like a lot of the toxic aggro decks rely on Ranger Strides to be toxic. So I would love for that card to go. I'm not a fan of where aggro is in the game right now. I love like everything GA right now, but I'm not excited with how aggro has been around lately. Or being played, I should say. Best CSR by far is Rococo. Rococo's a pretty good one, yeah. How many boxes are left after this case? Like a million. I literally have like 40 cases. So if you want some, just hit me up on Discord. You can find me in Merlin's Marketplace, the main Discord, the TCG Discords. Just search for Caban. Send me a DM. $70 for a box live ripped. You get rares and up. We are halfway through the case for Red Cloud right now. Hoping to pull a banger hit soon. Big CSR, hopefully. Water Diana included in aggro. Yeah, kind of. I mean, like, Water Diana feels a little bit more fair. I'm talking more of, like, Wind Wake Up and Fire Aetherwing. Both those feel, like, pretty... just scammy. And I don't like that. Feels like I can't even like try to build to try to beat them. Like even if I try to make my deck anti-aggro, like tech pieces and stuff, it just like seems to not matter against them. Yes, Schwan, it does. I can't remember if they changed it this year, but last year I won Oceania Nationals and then I got another spot from US, I think. Yeah, I qualified for actual Worlds twice. I don't think I got a Gauntlet spot, but since I qualified for actual Worlds twice, I was able to choose which event I wanted to use. And then the other one got passed down. I think they changed it for this year where you use the invite that is based on your actual location. So like if I topped in both NA and Oceania, I would be forced to use the NA one. And then there's some sort of system in place that determines which one you use if neither one of them is your Omnidex home region. like the region that you signed up for with your Omnidex account. Ghost Sightmare. Meh for that foil. Yeah. Not being able to do strides on Spirit would definitely help. Even if it was level 1 locked. But they don't like errating in this game, which is fair. I think they've handled like problem cards pretty well in this game, honestly. No real big complaints with that. And I'm glad that there's not that many erratas. Like 3 visits is errated. I think that might be the only card outside of like proxy vault cards. They have no problem changing proxy vault cards because you can just continue to print them, or they can just like release them in the packs that you get, out of sense, the proxy vault packs that you get. So I think 3 visits are only booster pack card that has been errated. Why did they errata Polaris? Because it being 0 cost was a little bit too good. But the funny thing is that now it can't be like reduced to ashed and stuff. So it actually got like kind of a buff by getting errated to a 1 cost. But having it at a 0 cost for Polaris meant that decks like Water Arsana Fractals could just like bring out this board clear for basically no resources at all. And that was like just a little rough to have a absolutely free board clear that was just locked to a level 1 basically. And so I think that's why they did that, so that in a deck like Fractals where in a deck like Fractals where you are very resource minded, it is a nerf in decks like that. But in decks that, you know, their main thing is revolving around Polaris, it's actually almost beneficial because it offers a little bit more protection. So it kind of like helped the ooh, Heavenly Guide. That's a great SR. It kind of helped the like toxicity of that card essentially. Yeah, I should sell my extra Cheshire Cats. I always like think about that and I just never do. If they added a new Jin champion card in RDO to help his power level, what would you want it to be? I don't know, dude. There's so much like support already. I think I'm gonna be very content after RDO, like full set release. Worried about how expensive the URs in RDO are gonna be? Well, the good thing is that there's higher rates of URs and SRs in each box. So even though the box costs more, I actually think that your pull ratio per dollar spent on URs and SRs is higher than average. And so that should help the cost of cards. Yes, there are more reprints and stuff. So there's just like a lot more SRs and URs in general. And so it's going to be harder to get the specific one you want. But a lot of the reprints are like valuable cards. And so even if you're not hitting the exact card that you want, hopefully you're hitting a valuable card to trade or sell and buy the cards that you do want if you're opening up sealed product. It's 2 RDO UR per box, which is nice. Is it really? That's insane. And a chance at like a reprint UR? That's crazy. I wouldn't worry about UR prices that much then. I think this is also a set that a lot of people are going to open up. All right, 4 out of 6 boxes so far in this case. No CSR yet. What's happening? Okay. Sorry, I was just checking Discord to make sure that no one else had messaged to get boxes ripped. I hope so, Dumas. I hope so. And a chance at a Pantheon you are as well. That's crazy. Dude, RDO's gonna... Oh, man. You're gonna make me up my order. You're gonna make me up my order, dude. I'm so ready to open up RDO. I know I'm gonna get through my cases that I have ordered. And I'm going to be like, that's it? I need to open up more. I know that's gonna happen. Ah. What, your pull rates are insane in Pantheon. That's crazy. That's true. If I win RDO Ascents, I'll get cases of RDO. Yo, that actually feels like a real prize. Like, a case of a new... Like, I won Seattle, and I got a case of HVN. And I was just like, do I open this? Do I sell this? Like, it's not even worth that much money. Like boxes were not doing well of that set at that time. And I was just like, I'm just going to open it. I'll just, like, have a good time. You know, like, celebrate the win. And I pulled a Zhang CSR. So I got, like, lucky. And so, like, it made it feel really good. But winning a case of HVN versus winning a case of RDO, that's so crazy different. Very excited for RDO season for just so many reasons. RDO Ascents, the two that exist currently are Vegas and Worlds. I'm sure there'll be more. Oh, wait, maybe. No, we're in that season. Aw, man. Yo, this is wild how many of these we're pulling. I hope that's a money card. I feel like it could be. Yeah, online league prizing for RDO is crazy. Y'all, if you are not part of the True Champion Gaming online league, you have to go join, dude. Like, it's going to be unreal how much prizing you're going to get. Yo, this is a bent up Sword Saint Eventide. Look at that. That's crazy. This happens with GA stuff sometimes. I don't know why. Sorry about that. Thunderclap and Soothing Disillusion for your foils. Yeah, I fortunately never had that happen with a super expensive card. But I've had that happen with me. What did you do to that pack? Nah, bro. I know how to open up packs. I've been opening up packs for years. I could not tell you how many packs I've opened up in my lifetime. There's literally too many. Oh, that's crazy. A week after RDO release. Yeah, I really want to go to it. I really, really, really do. I need to put it in my calendar. It might not be in my calendar. What is the first pack you opened? Sandstorm. Pokemon Sandstorm. I finally... Oh, man. Just put the uncommons in the keep and the rare in the throwaway. Whoops. We're good now. This is one of the first packs that I ever was able to open because I finally convinced my mom to buy me Pokemon packs at the store. We were very poor growing up, and so that was not an activity that I got to do very often. Heat of Vengeance, that's a great rare. Nothing crazy yet, unfortunately. Still hoping... Oh my gosh, Thunder and Moon UR. We've been getting awful URs. It's been a lot of really good foils, though, and some decent SRs and stuff. And a lot of really good rares. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that the convention center had policies that stopped them from streaming it. I will not go back to Whatnot, dude. I can't. I'm sorry, Dit. I can't. I don't have the time, homie. This is just a one-time thing, honestly. How you doing, man? I'm not gonna lie, I actually did think about going to Whatnot recently. I literally pulled out everything, and I was looking at everything, I was like, I could do a Whatnot stream. But I don't have the camera set up for it. So I'm actually at Isaac's house right now, my brother-in-law. This is where we record content for our YouTube channel. And I don't have the capacity to do Whatnot streams at my house, so I don't want to just be in Isaac's basement every night doing whatnot streams. That feels rude to him. But I do miss him. I do miss him. Think there will be bow support in RDO? Honestly, I hope not. I hope they just let the bow archetype just die. They like already did bow support, and that's a new thing called Aether Wings, and that's a fine take on bows. I think they just need to let the bows die. Ask away, Gally. Ask away. We're chatting tonight. Isaac has better internet than you. No, it's like the lighting and noise and equipment, like all the cameras and everything like that. I just don't have all that set up. I don't know. I thought I had better internet than Isaac, but it's been dropping a lot recently. Like I've been just like middle coaching session, and then like my internet drops, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. If you could eat slime from GA, which one and what would it taste like? That's a crazy question. All right, Red Cloud, we are on the last box from this case. Praying for a CSR, hopefully. I don't know, Gally. Don't know how to answer that one. No, bow support was never alive. Did they ever even whoa, little hat action for y'all. Did they ever even print bows after Mortal Ambition, or did they print it in this set and just go, yeah, we're good? 'Cause I feel like that's what happened. Dungeon Guide first pack. Let's go. They printed an arrow in HVN. Really? That's so weird. HVN was the next set after AMB, right? But just like a arrow? that's crazy. But like what? Wait, bows were awful in AMB. They said, yo, let's cook. We'll give them one single arrow. Why? Why did they even try? Dailu, that's a good SR. Get your taxes ready. Dungeon Guide and Dailu, dude. You're halfway to a Vanitas deck already. Sheen Merlin is decent in Pantheon, I think. The fact that her inherited ability triggers for every opponent is really insane. So honestly, like Sheen Merlin might have been more of a casual 1v1 and a like Pantheon aimed deck. The unfortunate reality is like they can't make every single deck actually meta playable. If they did, that'd have its own cons, and like it's just like nearly impossible to do that from like game design perspective. So unfortunately, some decks out there just ain't gonna make those Ascent top 8s ever. But you can enjoy them in Pantheon and at locals and stuff. There are no arrows in HCN. Okay. Adept Swordmaster. At least it's a rare foil. Isaac almost played this out of Nats once in a Win Allies list. Yeah, you'll get to build a lot of new Merlin decks in Pantheon, I think. I think you'll be surprised at how many different types of that list that you can make. I feel like Pantheon's going to change that feeling. I don't think that we're going to feel like it's a limited card pool once, not Pantheon, once RDO comes out specifically. Because RDO is just like such a massive set, and it's going to have so much support for so many different champions and like decks. I think we'll feel like kind of peak card pool, where honestly at some point, probably sooner than later, we're going to have to consider rotation. Oh my gosh. What are these trash URs? I'm so sorry. Not a single good UR from this case. I'm so excited for RDO. I've never been more excited for a TCG set. That's the truth. This is the most excited I've ever been for any set from any TCG since I started playing them in middle school. Everflame staff. Oh, spoiler season schedule's up. That's good. We talked about it in our podcast because we recorded that a few hours ago, and those get posted on Wednesday. And I was like, can we talk about when our spoiler is? Because it's not up yet, but it's literally going to start by Wednesday, so... I'm very excited to share the spoiler with y'all. We got some good spoilers, like insane spoilers. I'm gonna literally stop talking about it right now, otherwise I'm gonna spoil them. But I am very excited. March 18th. Is that right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds much farther away than it is. All right, last pack. Last chance at the CSR Red Cloud. Praise. We'll slow roll this one. Rip. Ah, Sinner Keeper. That's a good last hit at least. No CSR yet. We are on like 10-ish boxes, I think. No CSR yet. 2 spoilers tomorrow. That's interesting. There might just be more content creators than there are in the past now. And so they might have to do multiple spoilers per day now. Because I think they want spoiler season to last the same amount of time. Yeah, Murgledew is on the up and up. Guaranteed is a tricky word in TCGs, Schwan. By any aspect of a TCG. Opening, collecting, playing. Guaranteed is always a scary word. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna run an ad and then we'll be right back. For those of y'all that have YouTube Premium, you'll get to listen to me quietly do stuff on my phone for a second. And then we're gonna open up some packs. Okay. We're back. Yo, why is it? Oh, that's why. How's the quality for y'all, by the way? Like can you see the cards like fairly well? Because I know Isaac's internet's not the best, and I did lower latency because I wanted to react to comments in real time instead of having a delay. Okay, cool. Perfect. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, dude, YouTube Premium is the only subscription that I pay for. Oh no, we pay for Disney Plus now too, but that's because I got Quinn the like nice Disney credit card, so it's like really cheap. Disney Pluses. But yeah, YouTube is like the only subscription that I'll pay like full price for, because you get YouTube Premium and then you also get YouTube Music. So it's just like, I'm a big music enthusiast. Even though all I really do is listen to Connor Price nonstop. I still love listening to music. Deep Sea Fractal Foil. And so yeah, it's just like, it's just so worth it. But I don't pay for any other subscriptions outside of that. Five days of double spoilers. Wow. That's crazy. Does anyone else have March 18th? I don't care. It's fine. Oh, yo, we're halfway to a playset of foil Lava Soul Tigers. Honestly, that's super hype. I love Connor Price is my jam. And I get so sad because ooh, and a dungeon guide. Nice. These boxes hitting. Chess Club is on it. Yo, we get the same day as Chess Club. Sick. Connor Price though, big fan, and I bought tickets to his concert last year, and it was during Nat season, and I was like, you know, if I do well at the early Nats, I'll be able to refund my trips, refund my travels, and just go to this Connor Price tournament. Dude, these URs are awful. And I did not do well at early Nats, so I had to miss the Connor Price concert. I was able to give the tickets away to a family member for free, so someone got to enjoy them, but he announced a new tour with Nick D, which is another one of my big all-time favorite artists, and it is in the middle of Nat season again. So I am just cooked on these Connor Price concerts. I'm never going to get to go to one. Yeah, dude, his shorts are a work of art, honestly. All right, I'm almost done with this personal box, and then I think we have another person that bought a case. So we'll have a full sealed case getting ripped open in a second here. Oop. It's been a long time since I've opened up this many packs. Took a long break from opening up packs. Dude, I know the feel, Rye. I know the feel. It is rough. I'm like not a big concert person either. So like Connor Price is legitimately one of the only concerts that I would ever pay money to go to. So that's why it just like feels like real bad. And I don't know how often he's going to do concerts. All right, we got a case. Let me grab another sealed boy. Yeah, BB No Money is not underrated. I feel like BB No Money is like very hyped. Is he not? Maybe that's just me. I'm not like too much in touch with the music industry. Like I said, all I do is just listen to my Connor Price songs on repeat, so I'm not in the know. Only recently? Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yo, that's sick. That's what I should do. Go to concerts after Incent. That sounds like a good time. For the Monday after Incent Seattle, concert on a Monday? That's crazy. That's like so convenient, actually. All right. Zook, I'm going to go ahead and just start opening up your stuff. Let me know, careful not to show address. Oh, like from the case? It's fine. I'm moving. Y'all can know my address. Zook, let me know if you're ready for your case to be opened. I know you're like still working on payment, but I'm fine to start opening while you figure that out. I appreciate you though, looking out for the address. Let me look at this content schedule. Main deck and Sylvie.gg starting us off tomorrow. That's awesome. I'm excited to see what main deck spoiler is. Red Zone Rogue, Sparkle Sis, Fractal of Insight. Did they get a spoiler before? Merlin's Marketplace gets a spoiler. Inaki, Advanced Elements, Lineage Break. Perfy, love that Perfy gets a spoiler. SBP, awesome. Us and Chess Club, that's sweet. Murgle next. Talk GA. I'm going to tell y'all right now, make sure that you look and watch Talk GA spoiler. I think their video is going to be very good. March 20th, put it in your calendars. Talk GA. Go check out their channel, watch their spoiler video. I think it's going to be a good one. Creative Shock on the 21st. TCG Architect on the 21st. I feel like that's a new one too. Careful Study, Fledgling Archive. Another one, and then TM32. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of content creators and channels for spoilers. That's definitely a lot of new ones, I think. Crothus running a poll and Merlin's supposed it tonight at midnight. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. That is yeah, that is possible. Definitely should. I'd vote for that. Okay, I'm going to open up a personal box while we wait for Zook. If anyone else does want boxes, we are live ripping them for $70 shipped. Or sorry, no, $70 opened up. I sent LA handoff, or $75 shipped. It's for rares and above, any foils, you know, anything money, basically. You get anything over $1. Pull out the Burst Asunders, even though those are common. Trying to just reduce my stock before I move. All right. This is a personal box. Zook, I'm going to wait for you to respond that you're watching before we start ripping yours up. And we'll just stop my personal box when you're ready. Yo, I'm getting hungry. Can someone send me some cottage in? Tempted to snag one, but I've been so hurt by AMB. It's ultra copium for me. Yeah, honestly, eight cases and no CSRs. I'm not sure if I want you to buy one, Barrett. I feel like I'll just feel too bad if you don't hit. Yo, someone said that you make playmat frames, right? Is that true, Barrett? I wish Connor Price wasn't, wish I could use that on the stream. What is it called? I completely forgot that term now. You made a frame for Crothus Creator Guild mat. Okay. So you do like custom ones, I'm assuming, or something, yeah? Yeah, okay. I knew someone talked about it. What do you normally charge for those? And you can PM me if you don't want to talk about it on YouTube. I'm curious. Because honestly, I kind of want one. I think that'd be a really cool way to display it. Like, I want like a high quality frame for a playmat. I've seen like the, you know, Ultra Pro plastic ones, which are a really great option. But I'm looking to display like one playmat. So I'd want like a high quality one. They're on $100 to $125. Shipping is a little pricey though since they're big. Is there any way Would you take 2 AMB boxes for one? You can feel free to say no. I'm putting you on the spot live. But I'll make a little trade proposition there. Because I actually really do want one. But I don't want you to say yes unless that's, like, worth it for you. Ooh, Unbroken Mustang. Yo, this is actually, like, maybe the one foil that I actually want to pull from this whole set. That is going in the high rarity binder for my personal playsets. Sick pull. Alright, sounds good, Barrett. Yo, used. That's crazy negotiation. Stratagem, that's a good pull. Alright, I'm gonna pause my personal box then. Let me see if... Okay, I don't think Zook's ready yet. Barrett, you want your 2 boxes now? All right, let's do it. Let me just put away this Mustang before I forget. Are you good with LA drop-off? I don't know why I cut both your boxes at the same time. Rookie mistake. Those fast cures, Swan, took me years to get. They are crazy hard to find right now. I hope so, Barrett. What up, Alphonsus? How you doing? Pleasure to see you here. Imperial Assassin Foil. Technically a playable card. This has 1 in a cent before. Oh, hold on. Skipping too many cards. Three SRs? I've never seen that in AMB before. That's crazy. I'm just excited to play more Pokopia. I've like not been super into any video games recently. I used to play a lot of League of Legends and stuff. A lot of different video games. And just do cards now instead. But Pokopia has its little claws in me for sure. Got a Burst Asunder, pull that out. Yeah, I think that's a very, very, very rare. That is not a normal thing. Dang it, I did too many cards again. Going too fast. Just too excited to hit Barrett his CSR. 2 CSRs in 1 pack. Were they like back to back? Like in the in the pack? I think I've seen someone do that a long time ago too. I think it was from like an event pack or something. 2 CSRs in a pack is wild. Yeah, right together. Yeah, that's crazy. That's the thing, dude. Anything can happen. I've opened up a starter deck without a level 3 in it before. And I'm convinced... Hey, Heat of Vengeance. That's a good rare. I'm convinced it was a CSR. And it was, like, so rough because I was like, okay, what if this was a side event that I was playing in? Like, starter deck side event? I literally would not be able to play my deck. I don't have a level 3. Cow SR. Yo, Burst Asunder foil. This was like money before the EVPs. But that's still a good foil to hit. And a Cinder Keeper in the same pack. That's a good pack. No CUR yet. No CSR yet either, unfortunately. We're like 2 cases deep at this point, I think. So, we're approaching the odds. No guarantee. Every box is a new chance, but statistically, we'll hopefully see one soon. I had the starter deck pull recently as well that gave me a blank card, which I was super hyped for. I don't even remember what card it was supposed to be. It was one of the main deck cards. But that was a funny error to pull. Very hype error for me to pull. I really like had a good time doing that. It is 50-50 Verdi, yes. Yo! Our first 3 visits of the night. There you go. That's a nice safety net to hit right there. 3 visits. Zao Cow. Foil Burst Asunder. You're doing all right. I think this is the best box we've had all night, honestly. Hold on. Always got to check. All right. Yeah, that was still box 1. Oh, man. I have no more space left in the trash can. That's a problem for another day. Wait a second. Hello? We're missing a foil? I am not going to throw away this bulk. I am going to keep this bulk here. And I'm going to triple check this later. But I'm going to finish looking through this right now. And I'm going to go through and like literally rub every single card to make sure that nothing's sticking. That is just going to take too long to do on screen, though. Which, CSR doesn't replace the foil slot, so we are literally just missing a foil no matter what, which is very weird. The funny thing is, even though you're missing a foil, you still have the best box that we've opened up tonight. Foil Burst, non-foil 3 visits, Cinder Keeper... all still very, very good. Heated Vengeance. Yeah. Still a great box. Okay, let's get your other box. I'm set your bulk over there by your pile too. I'm going to put you up here. Okay. Yeah, 3 visits is goated. At least 50% of your box cost back just in that one pull. Okay, our other case just got paid. So we'll have a case to open up after this last box for Barrett. You talking about a foil Schwan? That's going to be a tall ask. I hope you find it, though. I mean, I guess theoretically, the Ultra version is more rare, I guess. Maybe you'll find someone to do it. First Sun Quan of the night. It's a good luck sign, right? I unfortunately have had that happen to me before, Barrett. The dong is back. I've also had 4 foil boxes. Oh, I get you, Schwan. I get you. Yeah, Birdie, you know your limits. Definitely not going to talk you into it. Dungeon Guide hit. Ghost Sight Mare. Pure foil. Alright, we're just going to start throwing packs on the ground, I guess. Because I have no more trash space. It's going to get messy in here. Ooh, SR foil. Keep the golden sashes. That is potentially a good Pantheon card. Fractal Polar Depths, fantastic SR. What are the best SRs to hit? Like Heavenly Guide, Fractal Polar Depths, Stratagem, Sinner Keeper. Those got to be top 4. Maybe Dailu's like top 5. I know Dailu at one point was actually very expensive. I don't know any of these prices anymore. I've been like so out of touch with the market. At one point, I could like tell you every single rare and SR price in the game, like off memory. Is Orb of Sealing actually like that good? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, Sinner Keepers definitely were cheap on release. I think they at one point were the most expensive SR in this set. Staggering Strike, that's a good hit. Rex, that's up to you, man. I ain't gonna talk anyone into it. Orb is $10 right now. That's not bad. We're here for the vibes. Open if you want to open, you know? Hoping that we get in a CSR soon, because a lot of boxes that we're opening up to not hit any. I mean, I guess we're not even at odds yet, I guess. Yeah, it definitely was pennies for a while. Well, at least we got a third foil out of this box. Clean cut. Not a great one, but... All right, Barrett, last chance. Dang it. The CSR dry streak for Barrett continues. Sorry, buddy. At least you hit really good on that first box. And you hit good SRs in this one as well. Plus a foil SR. That's not bad. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Good luck, Zook. All right, first of 6 boxes, and I did get you a sealed brand new case so that you have all your superstitions. I don't know. Good to go. I know people like sealed cases. So whenever people buy 6 boxes, try to get you the sealed case. Good luck. Box 1. The next box is technically at odds. Thankfully, you're keeping track, because I am not. All right, Zook, this is it, apparently. Yeah, AMB had a good chunk of cards drop in price once Alter came out, just because there was more accessibility to them. The big draw for AMB first out right now is the CSRs with the Fluffy Shopkeep Redemption, because you... Can anyone see? I don't think anyone can. Maybe I'm the only one that can see. This is when I take the pack off screen, right? That's crazy. Look how sticky that is. I think it's Gen level 1. It's Cow Cow. I was super wrong, but hey, dude, a CSR is a CSR. Let's go. Literally perfect odds. On box number 15 of the stream, we hit it. Crazy. Congrats. Yeah, literally right on odds is insane. I mean, Barrett, I hope so. I will triple check. Don't worry. Because, yeah, your box was a little odd. I always rub the last common in a pack, though. So I don't think I miss CSRs, like, ever. I'm very good at not missing CSRs in packs. But I will 100% be triple checking for you. Yeah, case odds don't matter, though. Ooh, Order Sealing. Let's go. I've pulled multiple CSRs out of the same case multiple times. It's just a myth in this game. It's just the superstition is the better way to say it. Yeah, that was crazy. Literally exactly on odds. Whoa. Very happy, though. I was going to be really bummed if we went through a whole nother case and didn't get a CSR. So, good start for sure. Barrett, if I have space in my bag, I'll bring you all your bulk, too. So you can sit there and check it at the Ascent to make sure I didn't miss something. We'll see if I have space. I'm bringing a lot of stuff to LA because we are offering drop-off for the online league. Go on you. It's a good hit. And foil Wandering Glaver. So space is going to be a little tight, but if I have space and the weight's going to be the bigger thing, I guess, technically. Yeah, in theory, you could pull 2 CURs from one case. Yep. I mean, what was it? Axis was talking about how someone pulled 2 CSRs out of one pack, which I don't think is supposed to be possible. That's definitely just like an error. But you can definitely hit multiple CSRs from the same case. It's so nice hitting on the first box of a case, though, because then it just like feels like you're just cruising for the rest of the case. My least favorite is opening it on like the last box of a case, and you're just sweating the whole time. I don't like the anticipation of that. I'd rather hit it right away. Y'all throw away, or y'all throw around this guaranteed word in TCGs. No, I hope you hit Insane Barrett. What's your chase? What's your big chase for RDO at the moment? I guess we don't know all the cards, but you hit a dungeon guide, by the way, Zook. Yeah, FTC, they use the word guaranteed. Like, Grand Archive themselves use the word guaranteed. And that was a big mistake because people weren't hitting CSRs. I was one of those. I opened up a whole case. I checked every single card from my case. Every single card. I even the uncommon and stuff like that. I wasn't just checking commons. Hello? You stole Barrett's foil. What the heck? 4 foils and a CSR. This man's so greedy. Took all of it. Nah, just playing. Good box. Crazy. Barrett's gonna lose his mind. Do we not have all the angels spoiled? I'm gonna sleeve up this guy, even though he doesn't deserve a sleeve. Let me get you a top loader for this cow. Chow? I forgot. I know Mark did a video on how to pronounce the names, and I unfortunately forgot. All right, Zook, crazy strong start. Let's get through some more. Yeah, artwork is amazing. The SIGs is unreal. The little, like, pictures that they do in the SIGs is just so cool. You want to see the Axia Ultimate? Do you think there will be one? Who says everyone's going to get an Ultimate? Yeah, I think, I feel like AMB Dungeon Guide art is the most preferred by a lot of people. I personally like the DOA arts more. But I also usually like OG arts. I think I just get biased towards them being like the first ones. I'm a terrible art critic, honestly. And it's unfortunate because my wife is an artist, and so she asks me for my opinion all the time on things that she draws and stuff. And I never know how to give feedback. I didn't notice that, Barrett. That's funny. Shao. Dude, I can't. I'm terrible. I can barely speak English, honestly. I just call them Way of Peace. Burst. Gonna pull out that uncommon for you. Did they? Did they say each major champ would get an alt? I didn't know that. Guys, we gotta stop talking about spoilers. Yeah, I think that's a big part of why I usually like False Step just came out, and it's a good art, don't get me wrong. I think the art's good, but I feel like if I ever use False Step in a deck, I would still use the OG printing and not the PTM event pack printing. But I did get some for really cheap, so I did buy a couple, and I just have both of those sets ready for some Umbra deck in the future. Especially since I'm playing Max Rarity, Alice, and CL. I'm sure I'll be able to use them. This card always tricks me, because this, like, when you start going through a pack and, like, the cards slide a little bit, this in the rare slot looks like it's going to be a dungeon guide. Pig so. When saying so. So? There's no way that's right. Not like ragging on you. Like, I'm still saying it wrong somehow. That's what I mean. That's not how that is pronounced. Yeah, see, Sao? I don't know. Just wait for this week's podcast. You hear me and Isaac mispronounce a word for like literally 3 minutes straight. It's awful. After recording, I was like, we are so annoying. How does anyone watch us? It was a good time though. Sal, but like, wow. Oh man, I appreciate the community effort to get me to pronounce English words correctly. Oh, dude, it's bad. Oops. I do not have any altered 3 visits. The only AMB alter cards that I have is the exclusive cards. I did not open any AMB boxes, alter boxes. All right, 2 boxes down. Already 1 CSR up. Let's get your 3rd box, Zook. Yeah, Mortal Ambition was pretty abundant in the West after Wave 2 came out. I know other regions still struggled for products, so I think this altar was definitely a little bit more meant for other regions. Oh, it's just Dragon's Dawn. I got really hyped about that for a second. Sorry. I was like, oh, this looks really colorful. It must be good. I was thinking it was like Imperial Seal or something for a second. Y'all have to remind me the next time that we do a live stream on the channel to eat before I do the live stream. Every single time I do a live stream, like an hour to 2 hours in, I just get so hungry. We've been streaming for 2 hours? Is it 9? Yeah, it's 9. Crazy. Dude, I'm slow. 2 hours and we've only gone through like 16, 17 boxes. Rookie numbers. What card are you chasing on AMB? Just the expensive stuff. We're just looking for CSRs and up for people. Personally, I don't really have any card that I need from this set. This is not my packs right now, though. We are opening up a case for someone that they bought to have live rips. I opened 3 cases of it since I accidentally ordered it. That's crazy. Whoops. Did you get good pulls at least? That's true. If we pull another CSR in here, we basically pulled a fluffy shopkeep for Zook. That's a wild thought. I absolutely love these redemptions that they do. Big fan of it. I mean, kinda is better than no. So we'll take that. Did I? Y'all are making me trip. No. Don't do me like that. Nah, I mean, I'd rather have you say something, just in case I did. Appreciate that. Barrett was getting ready to go all out. If I was just throwing away foils over here. Yo, level 2 foil gen. Never a bad thing to hit a champion foil. All right, last pack from the third box, halfway through the case. And it is a foil Bring Down the Mighty. Okay, yeah, we hit the 3 foils. Yeah, it's a weird feeling, Schwan. Yeah, Angel, we just hit a CSR a couple boxes ago. We've opened up about 3 cases now. Well, at the end of this case, I think it'll be about 3 cases. We had a Sao. I think we hit the water chick. Oh goodness. Nice. Go on, you. Where's 7 other people for draft? That'd be... Ooh! Imperial Seal. First one of the night. There you go. That is honestly a crazy hard hit to get. Looks beautiful, too, in that full art. Yeah, all up to you, Angel. I ain't gonna talk anyone into it. If you do, just hit me up on Discord. But absolutely no pressure. We're just vibing tonight. All right, that's actually crazy. 4 seals from 8 cases is extremely high. You actually did use all your CSR luck on that. Who was it? Once in Love? Opened up like 10 cases? Maybe more? 15 cases? 12 cases? Something crazy like that. And didn't get a single seal. And we were close to that as well. I think we were like 8 or 9 cases in before we hit our first one. Sounds good, Angel. Sounds good. Yeah, feel free to vibe with us. There's the girl that we got a CSR of. Aspirant of Chaos. Opened up that pack like a madman. We good. It's just a very low population card, honestly. So it's just luck. It's just RNG. That's crazy, Solar Myth. You're invited to our next opening party. I already got a foil IS. What is? Oh, Imperial Steel. Oh, nice. That's huge. Full art? First ed? Uh, 1 in 72. They are incredibly hard to hit. I used to chase them for Path of Silver, and it was my least favorite thing ever. Opening up like 100 starter decks to try to hit a CSR. It was awful. It felt bad too, because like, I don't know, just for a lot of reasons. So I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore. Boxes had short prints. It depends on what you mean by short prints. 23 decks to pull your gen. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm so glad they stopped doing champ CSRs and Reco decks. Fractal Polar Depths. That's a good one. All right, 5th box of the case. So they do state most of the numbers for cards in terms of print run on their website on Index, greenarchive.com. And yes, there are some cards that are short printed. Like they short print a lot of Regalia usually, because you only need 1 compared to needing 4 of a main deck card. So it actually makes a lot of sense for them to short print most cards in this game. And then there are a couple of cards that they choose to short print on top of that for exclusivity, like the Divine Relics, which kind of honestly led to a problem of availability for them. So now they're reprinting them in a different form in the new set that's coming out in RDO. So I think it's something that they're like going to be adjusting going forward. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like usually most of the time, opening up GA cards is a pretty good experience. I think especially for like RDO, I'm really looking forward to that set. I think it's going to be one of the best sets in terms of opening and in terms of a lot of other stuff too. So Zon U Dragon's Blood for the UR. Twice. Wait, what was twice? Glory Seeker. Very glad that they posted the spoiler. I hope that we like the spoiler season. Oh yeah, Schwan. Hoping that we get print run numbers of RDO very soon. It's interesting, like, it's already sold out at distro level, so it's, like, interesting to get print run numbers after that happens. That's actually crazy, Barrett. Yeah, I would not touch MTG boxes with the 10-foot pole. I have opened up recently, to be honest. I opened up some, like, Final Fantasy, and then I opened up, like, a box of Avatar, just for nostalgia. But yeah, I don't think I will ever open up another MTG pack again in my life. I have to get the suited CSR of the painter chick. 7 of diamonds? 6 of diamonds? Can't remember. One of those two. It's hype that we'll get, because technically, Zach, who runs Crothus, I don't know if he cares about people knowing his name, but I just doxed him anyway, so too late if you do. Crothus, who runs Sylvie.gg, who is one of 2 people with the first spoilers, technically as of tomorrow. They allow you to post at midnight. 1 second. I'm just going to have to clean that up later. They allow you to post at midnight of your time zone. And so right now in EST, it is 9:22 p.m. So we could have our first spoiler from spoiler season in less than 3 hours from now, which is crazy. So, Zach, if you're watching this, sorry, Crothus, if you're watching this, doxed you twice. Post up, homie. 6 of diamonds, yeah. Anyone that pulls those, well, I have to get at least 1 for Quinn. So I'll buy 1 at whatever price it goes for. But if they go for, like, real cheap, I'm going to try to buy an insane amount of them for Quinn. Yeah, I would hope so. That'd be very, very cool. It's going to be very exciting if we pull 1 from the cases that we got. Ooh, Regenerate. I love that card. Big fan of that card. All right. Zook, on to your last box. Angel, I'll share, don't worry. I just want to I don't know. I would honestly love to fill up a mini GA binder of them. That's probably an unrealistic goal. But don't worry, there's going to be a lot of that card, I think. Slime format would be wild. I'm sure it would not be oppressive again. I think there's going to be a lot of viable decks in Pantheon format. Sorry, in RDO format, dude. I have in my brain already started using those words interchangeably, RDO and Pantheon, and that's just not right. All the slime haters in here. Y'all are haters. I can laugh about that because slime gave me multiple mental breakdowns. Oh, man. And then I just started playing it, and I was like, oh. It is easier to join the dark side. Yeah, that literally... It is that to a T, Axis. Yeah. Ooh, Exia. Not spoiler, foil. Yeah, Baby Green is a problem. I will absolutely admit that. Orb Ceiling, there you go. Decent SR. Really, Barrett? That's funny. That is one of my favorite decks of all time. Yeah. I've never been able to convince myself to bring that to a competitive event yet. But the funny thing is, Wind Merlin has topped in 2 different seasons. It has gotten top 8. So it is actually up there in the contention for like good competitive decks. Technically, Wind Merlin has the accolades. More accolades than most decks. Like a lot of other decks. Emergent Dagger, that's a rough foil. Yeah, we are on the last packs from a case that we were opening up for someone. And they did hit a CSR out of this case, so that was pretty hype. We are about, I don't know, Schwan, like 18-ish? No. 15 was case box number 1 from this case, so we've opened up 5 more. This is box number 20, if I can do my math right. And we've pulled 1 CSR, so hopefully more to come. I will check my phone in a second here once we're done with these last few packs that I have here. And see if anyone else is in the queue. But yeah, we are doing $70 boxes. You get everything rare and up, including Burst Asunder from the uncommon slot, since that is actually worth a little bit of money. And $70 sent LA drop off, or $75 shipped in the US. Trying to clear out some old stock before I move, and also it's just a good time to open up AMB First Ed with the fluffy Shopkeep redemption happening in Los Angeles. So figured literally can hopefully hand some people their fluffy redemptions, basically, which for Zook I will be doing, since he pulled a Sao. I've already forgot how to say it again. How many left? I have like 40 cases left. Don't worry. We are not going to be running out. I can guarantee you that. I'm so unsure every single time. I love y'all for the support though. Y'all are amazing. All right, Zook, not too shabby. Very happy that we pulled that CSR on the first box. Thank you for opening up. See you in... am I doing LA handoff for you? I don't actually even know. I definitely cannot do that. I'm already starving, y'all. Like, already starving. I can't do a 24-hour stream. We've only done that once before. Maybe we'll do it one more time. All right, we do have... I'm going to run an ad real quick, y'all. Handle some Discord notifications, but we are going to be opening up more cases, or sorry, boxes soon. 24-hour stream for RDO release? Absolutely not, because we will be in LA, right? Isn't LA RDO release? Well, no, it's the next weekend. Maybe. Maybe. That's a big maybe. Sandbox will be out. Ooh. That's dope. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. All right, while I'm waiting for... We do have another box. We have one single box in the queue, so if y'all want some stuff opened up, you can get boxes opened up pretty fast. I'm going to finish opening up this box, personal box that I had started earlier, while we just wait for that one to be paid for. Dude, maybe we actually... I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I was going to say, maybe we actually will do a 24-hour stream for RDO release, but I don't know. It was pretty brutal last time. Lava Soul Tiger! Y'all, this is my third foil Lava Soul Tiger that I've pulled tonight. I am very excited about that. That is crazy. We don't stop the stream until we've pulled the 4th Lava Soul Tiger. Yeah, I will literally never open up TTS again. Once Sandbox is out. I don't know. I don't know if I'll actually not end the stream until I pull a foil Lava Soul Tiger. I'm hungry, yo. I mean, yes. I think for a Sundering Moon, it's warranted. Dungeon Guide is hype. It's fully manual, but it's honestly, it's better that it's that way. I think, and don't forget, y'all, it is coming out as a open early access. So it's not going to be perfect right away. But I think long-term, Sandbox is going to be amazing. Well, that was bad. Yeah, I think long term it'll be like a really, really insane tool. All right, let's do it. We got another box. Excuse me, sorry. We are now on box number 21, I believe. It's like I've played fully automated before versus manual for Sims, and I usually end up preferring manual. Like Dueling Book was peak. Dueling Book for Yu-Gi-Oh was so good. I do not like fully automated ones. I'm very glad that Sandbox is manual. Yeah, it's similar to Dueling Book. Like, fully automated sounds like it would be better in theory, but it's just not. I don't know. Like, your game, like, I don't know. It's a tricky concept. It works for some games better than others, I think, as well, so maybe it would be fine with GA. But I'm happy to do a manual simulator. Swift Recruit Alt Art Foil. That is true as well, Sean. And I think Sandbox is going to be a really good tool for helping people get into the game. Being able to try out decks. Yeah, I mean, doing everything that TTS did, except for being free. So people don't have to buy TTS to try out GA, which like was a very flawed thing. It's just going to be very good for the game. Especially with like how big of a card pool RDO is going to bring, being able to like try out decks before you actually buy the singles is going to be really nice. I do not believe it has a deck builder. No, like, yay. Right reaction, wrong words. 3 visits pull. There you go. That's hype. No! I was thinking about Sandbox. Wrapped up in the conversation. Yeah, it's pretty Tron same. It is a project. That's all right. You got to start somewhere, Don. Like, I can't imagine what like the local players from my game store that I went to when I was, you know, in middle school playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Dude, I would play the worst decks. I made the worst decisions. Like, I'm so curious to see like their reaction if they found out that I was like one of the best players in a TCG now. I was awful, y'all. Last place locals every week. Throwing my $5 entry away. Because back then you didn't get like promo packs. Card games weren't goated yet. Getting EVPs on entry is unreal. Back in my day, we had to walk up 2 hills to our local game store just to pay $5 and then get nothing. You kids don't know how easy you have it with your free CSRs. Sorry. Well, I definitely took that off screen. My bad. Foil Crimson Presence. I got really distracted by something. This is another 4-box foil. What is happening with these AMB boxes? We've had 2 boxes that had 4 foils and 1 box that had 2 foils. Well, I'm definitely more convinced now, Schwan, that I did not miss something with your box. I will still triple check for you. But yeah, I think you actually just got. Yeah, that's sick. That Crimson Presence is like a really legit extra foil to pull too. This is a pretty good box. Oh, did I misspeak? Yeah. All right, y'all. We have no one in the queue. I'm going to open up one more personal box for myself. And then if we get boxes bought from other people, we'll keep opening. Otherwise, we'll probably start shutting down the stream. So if anyone wants to buy a box before I am done opening up this box, just hit me up on Discord. It is $70 for anything rare and up, and also the Burst Asunder from the uncommon slot, since that is like worth $1. And you get that dropped off to you at LA, or if you need it shipped in the US, it would be $5 for shipping, so $75 total. Box price on TCGPlayer is about $85, just a little bit shy of that. So if you do your Ascent LA option, you're getting $15 off market price and a cheap AMB box to try to chase those CSRs. Try to get those fluffy redemptions. Am I coming to Dallas Regionals? When is it? I would love to. I don't know if I will have the time. I'm moving fairly soon here, so it's a bit of a busy month for me, and I also got addicted to Pokopia, and so that's eating up a lot of my time too. December? Wait, what? Whose box was that? The one that we just opened, Angel, that was yours with the 4 foils. Yeah, that was yours. Next weekend, 21st. Maybe. I mean, I don't have plane tickets. I'd have to buy last minute plane tickets, which probably are pretty pricey at this point. So probably not. RDO card that I'm most excited for competitively. I cannot pick one, honestly. Probably the Jin Dungeon Guide. I don't remember the real name, but it's the dungeon guide that levels you up and makes you take a bunch of damage. That card's really cool, and I'm very excited to have that as a resource for Jin in competitive. Like, overall generic card, I think the Advanced Element Angel that is like a windmill effect is like pretty sick. I like that one a lot. Flagrant Guide, yeah. December Dallas is an Ascent. Oh, gotcha. Oh, shoot, guys. Let's go. The personal box hit. I thought it was literally another Sao. Z How Done. Z How Done, I believe. Glory Seeker. Let's go. I think I was 1 CSR short of another Fluffy. So that's actually super hype that we just hit. Very hype. So that was from a loose box from another case that I'm pretty sure had a CSR hit, by the way. So there's more proof. Y'all can get double CSRs, triple CSRs, quadruple CSRs. I heard Silidar put 10 CSRs in one box, actually. Spreading misinformation. That's cute. Normal and foil Sudden Snows right next to each other. That's hilarious, used. Yeah, the Windmill Engineer Angel is really cool. No, I mean, like, there's literally too many cards to pick out a single one from RDO. There's, like, I could make 10 top 10 cards from RDO. That's just going to be our content for the entire RDO season. It's just top 10 cards from RDO, and it's a new 10 every Friday. That's all our content is. Trade you a foil Lava Soul Tiger for the CSR. You got a deal. You crazy? What a bargain. Yeah, Barrett, actually, that's like one of my favorite things that I'm looking forward to in RDO is that they are seeming to expand more archetypes into actually having like real win cons instead of just getting tunneled into one specific way to play the deck. I'm really looking for that. No longer is Luxem just a sit back and heal for forever and win a 50-minute game one. You can actually play a strategy that can accelerate the game plan, and Jin no longer like is reliant on your opponent hitting you. You can do a lot more consistent self-damage that is actually like there's a reason to do it. Because beforehand there wasn't really a good consistent way to do it, and the payoff wasn't very good. So yeah, there's just so much to look forward to, honestly. RDO is just going to be absolutely amazing. I will not stop shilling that set because I am just that excited for it. Can't come soon enough, honestly. Yeah, that is true, used. Very true. Yeah, that probably will happen, Sean. I think there'll be price memory for a bit. I think it'll be a while before people sell these like sub $100, but it'll happen eventually if you're patient enough. All right, let's see if anyone bought stuff. If anyone bought boxes, we'll rip them. If not, we're probably going to shut it down. No one messaged, so I think we will probably call it here, y'all. Thank you all so much for stopping by and watching the stream. You have to hold protection for her, but if you already put her hand down on wreck. 4 cost select some ally. Oh, yeah, that one's super cool. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Ryan. We will have a podcast this Wednesday, as always. It's a good podcast. It's a lot more on topic than last week's podcast. I came with a list of things to talk about. And we have a new type of video this Friday. So it's me and Isaac sat down and just built a deck from scratch. Podcast style, but still like deck built it as well. That was a cool experience. I think that video is going to turn out really well. So I'm excited for that one to come out this Friday. And we're going to have some big content coming soon as well. The masterclass series will be coming, like we're getting close to it. Still maybe a few weeks away, but it's a big project, y'all. So gonna talk about potions running that one Canada regionals. I missed that. That's crazy. I can't believe I missed that. We definitely should have talked about that. Yes, Birdie, thank you. Please definitely like the videos, subscribe to the channel. It helps. It really does. We'll see you at Ascent LA, Angel. Yeah, Barrett, I'll get in touch with you. Thank you. All right, y'all. Peace.